Happy guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm going to be making something called Nutty Fingers. Nutty Fingers, y'all. And this is a recipe I found in a cookbook called Heavenly Delights, Westside Church of God, Ladies Auxillary cookbook. It was published in 1997. And the recipe is by Denise Abbott. And it sounded good, so I'm going to try it. And of course, y'all know I've never done this before. I love to experiment. What can I tell you?
So Denise Abbott, if you're out there somewhere and you happen across this, well, hello, howdy, we're going to try this.
That's it. And what it is, it's, again, Nutty Fingers. You preheat your oven to 325 degrees. I've got mine preheated. And the ingredients are a half stick of butter, softened. Well, mine wasn't softened, so we grated it.
It's soft now.
Yep. 1 cup of pecan meal. And it didn't say where to get pecan meal, how to get pecan meal, so I made my own. Or I should say Piggy made it for me. We put some chopped pecans in a little food processor-like blender thing.
We were able to obtain a nice toy that Piggy gonna have fun with.
Yeah, and it made it a fine meal-like consistency. There might be a few little chunks, but that's okay. Got 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and some confectioner's sugar to coat the top, just however much you want to use, or you don't have to use it at all. That's entirely up to you. Okay, and Piggy's wanting to show you his new toy, I think. I'm not sure.
Well, I show part of it. Well, I show all of it and part of it.
It's a Hamilton Beach.
It's this little thing.
Yeah, it's got a lid.
Got a lid that goes on top of that. Put it in, boy, I'm going to tell you what, it ate them pecans up.
We got it from Piggy's mom. She was going to get rid of it and asked me if she has to get rid of several things and asked me if there was anything I wanted, and I saw that. And y'all, I'd already used that once before when I stayed at her house with his aunt. And I'm going to tell you right now, I love that little thing. And I told him I got it, and he used it. Now Piggy's got all sorts of ideas. Okay.
There's been a lot of things we need to ground up that fine that I couldn't get quite that fine. And,
yeah.
And
okay, I've added the sugar, the 2 tablespoons of sugar to the half a cup of butter. That is 1 stick, which is a half a cup. And you cream it.
Creamy.
And you want to cream it until it's smooth. Okay, y'all, we've got that done. Now I'm going to add the vanilla. And it says to add the flour. And again, that's 1 cup of flour.
Let them get a good look at that thing on the side of the picture.
Yeah. Flour storm.
Hey.
That's okay, I'm adding the pecans to it. Hold on. Oh, he's going to give me my shield for my big mixer. I don't know that it'll work, but...
Hey, this should help.
Okay. Here you go, Piggy. I got the pecans in there now, so it should help. like it's going to be a dry dough. And
You look a little hazy over there.
yeah, it might be flour on the lens of the.
No, it's just you over there.
Oh, okay. Well,
I wasn't looking through here. It looked a little hazy there too, but it's all around you.
okay.
Oh, all these can be washed. Okay.
Yeah, that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand, and my hands are clean. Piggy saw me washing my hope.
Well, I ain't worried about it.
But,
You hadn't poisoned me yet.
okay, yeah. It's going to be kind of a dry dough because you're going to have to form these into the fingers. It doesn't say how many you'll get out of this. So what I'm going to do is just make them to whatever I consider.
Ain't gonna matter. They ain't gonna last long, no how.
They won't, not around here. Piggy likes pecans. I like pecans. And since they're supposed to be nutty fingers, I'll try to make them. Yeah, it's about the length of my finger right there.
Folks, there's a reason why the happy guinea pig is happy.
So there's one finger. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a quick break while I finish this up, and I'll show you what they look like when I get done with all of them. And I would catch Piggy with his hands wet.
Of course.
All right, y'all, we got 15 of these cookies. Now, I might have made them a little bit bigger than they should have been. I don't know. But I got 15 of them.
They look good to me, and we'll find out how they taste.
And we're going to bake them for 15 to 20 minutes on 325 degrees. So I'm going to put them in the oven. If I can get them to go in there. And I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes. 15 it is. And if they're not done in 15, I'll go ahead and give them an extra minute or two. And once they get done, we'll come back and show you how they look. All right, they're out of the oven. Just came out, so they're still hot. They are very soft, but because they're on the parchment paper, and it does stick them on parchment paper.
Oh, yeah, look at that, look at that.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip that right there in that. Oh, yeah. Oops, and it broke. I knew that was going to happen, y'all.
I guarantee you it'll eat the same.
It probably will. And it might need to cool before rolling in the. Well, let me see.
I put it like this.
It said roll it in the confectioner sugar while still warm. So that's what I did. It's still, I mean, it's hot, not just warm, but hot.
I'll tell you this. You go through the trouble to make something like for others, and they complain about it being broke or the way it looks or anything like that. Next time, make it done for you. When they wonder where theirs is at, I said, I didn't break any this time. Ingredients are in there, recipe is in there. Go have a good time. That's how I say it anyway.
Well, I'm like this. I don't need sugar on both sides of it because they should be sweet enough without it. So I'm just going to...
Well, just put them on the plate and take a sprinkle of sugar over the top then.
Roll them in it like that right there. I'm fine. Because that just gets just a little bit, and I still don't get as much as if I'd sprinkled them. Just put a light coating on there.
You could put that in a sifter and just sift
Yeah, I
it.
could.
If you ain't really, if you don't really need it on both sides, don't want it on both sides, just put them on the plate, take a sifter, put it through the sifter, and sippy. Be the same effect.
Yeah.
Or you can go old school like you just did, use the fork, kind of sift it over a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that works.
That was her version of, I don't need no stinking sifter.
It's like,
Not sure where that comes from, but some of you folks know the reference to that.
It's like, it works just like I did.
Right. Hey, ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
That's it. Just cause you got it don't mean you gotta use it. That's just one less thing to mess up.
Right. Look like them pecans. I could have used a knife. They wouldn't have been nowhere near as fine. And it would have took me a lot longer. That little machine right there just went, Piggy, that all you got?
Piggy really liked that little machine. I noticed that.
Oh, yeah. It took a 30-minute job and went in a few seconds and said, that all you got?
I think the reason that the ones that broke, because I got another one in here that broke, was because they were already slightly cracked anyway when I took them off the paper because the way I made them.
Oh, they're the same as the way you found the piggy, huh? Already cracked?
Already cracked. Okay. Well, that's probably the one I will eat right there. And Piggy can have that other one. Whichever one you want.
You know I'll eat it.
You do that. Clean the table off just a little bit. There we go. And okay, maybe this right here. I guess y'all notice I just got all sorts of these pot holder, hot pad things. Piggy got me stocked up with them. You set that over yonder, Piggy.
Yeah, I've got a red, white, and blue and 2 strands that I'm working on. Both strands are red, white, and blue, so.
All right. And
I hadn't worked on it in a while, but.
And we know that Piggy's got to get me a picture for my thumbnail. We gotta have.
I'm working on it.
Gotta have a thumbnail.
All right, let me do a closer up.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Y'all know what time it is now.
Oh yeah, you know I gotta have one while it's still warm.
Well, yeah. Gimme. Oh, yeah.
They'll be better when they're cooled off, but those are good.
Pecan Sandy with powdered sugar.
That's basically what it is. It's a modified Pecan Sandy.
Be good with coffee.
And I can tell you right now, Pecan Sandies are good. I love them. They were one of my mama's favorite cookies. But yeah, simple, easy to make. I think the hardest part was probably making the pecan meal.
If y'all got one of them little machines I showed y'all,
or a food processor,
it won't be a chore.
Right.
You'll be like, that's what it calls for? Yep.
And you never know, you might be able to find pecan meal somewhere in a store. I ain't gonna say how expensive or cheap it would be.
Well, with the price of pecans as it is, you can imagine.
Yeah.
What they gonna charge for the pecan meal?
But I highly suggest if you like pecans and you want a nice little cookie or something at Christmas time or at a party, a bridal shower, baby shower, these would be great.
Yeah, you make up a whole lot of them, you'd be gold.
Yeah, you can make up a couple of batches of it. Like I said, I got 15, and mine might be a little bit bigger than what they're supposed to be. I don't know.
Randy Peterson, there you go.
But, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you wanted to make them just bite size, you could probably make them about half that size and have little bite size cookies for a party.
Yeah, you can do that. Take a mini cookie dough scooper spoon.
Yeah.
And dole them out.
Or just do like I did, pat them out or put them in your hand. Just make a small ball and pat it out into a little circle or a little square or whatever. And yeah, those are great. Have a really good flavor. Obviously, Piggy likes them. And this plate will be gone by the end of the day.
Probably.
If not before. But I thank y'all very much for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. And I'm going to say bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my phone?